Hello, my name's Kevin Bradshaw and I'm the Commercial Director here at ATE. Today, we'd like to speak to you about our new dual amber green beacon. There are three different options available with the three most commonly used fittings. The first one is the mag mount, the second is the single bolt, and the third is the pole mount version. Firstly, I'd like to talk about the mag mount beacon. The mag mount beacon, as usual, comes with a length of flexible cable, but this time you get two plugs, one for your amber and one for your green. They both can be individually isolated using the on-off button like so. They also come with the red removable cap to suit your DIN fitting, like so. To connect, you simply plug into your two sockets on your machine, one for your amber and one for your green, and you can switch on accordingly, like so. So there we have the amber beacon flashing completely independently, and of course you'll have a permanent live to your green socket based on your seatbelt being plugged in. So if your seatbelt's plugged in, you'll immediately see that the green light begins to flash like so, and the two flash alternately, so you get amber, green, amber, green. If you disconnect your seatbelt, what will happen is the green light will automatically stop flashing and you're just left with your amber one in the normal way. Of course, you can also have your amber beacon off and just the green one if you should desire. But of course, green is not permitted on the highway, so it's very important that you switch this off, but still maintaining your seatbelt in position whilst on the highway, which is why we provide you with this separate switch to enable you to switch the green light off like so. Next, I'd like to talk about the single bolt beacon, which is probably the most straightforward of the three options. You simply have three wires. You have your red for your amber live, yellow for your green live, and black for your neutral. Also, underneath, we have now added an additional on-off switch, which is specifically for the green light, to enable you to switch it off should you need to enter the highway, of course maintaining your seatbelt in position. So you simply connect your red live to your permanent live in the normal way, and you'll see that immediately you get your amber beacon flashing. If you then connect your yellow again to the live with your neutral in position, and you'll see the two flash alternately. But as mentioned, we have got the ability now to switch off the green but retain the amber beacon flashing completely independently like so. So all wires are still connected, your seatbelt is still connected, but only the amber beacon is flashing. We now finally have the pole mount version. Now this one I think is the one that most get confused with, because you've got a connection coming out of the bottom of the spigot rather than a pin in the normal way. Well, it's very simple. All you have to do is simply unscrew the insert in your normal pole mount bracket like so, and completely discard that because it will not be required. You then simply feed your wire through the pole mount like so in the normal way, and what you'll find in the same box is another tail with a socket on, which you simply connect to the plug on the beacon. You'll now see that the cable is connected as mentioned, so you've got your short tail connected to the tail coming out of the beacon. You've got your three wires again, red for your amber live, yellow for your green live, black for your neutral. You then simply connect them up in the usual way, so red to red, black to black, and you'll have your amber beacon flashing like so. You then connect your seatbelt, and you'll notice that the amber and green flash alternately. If you take the seatbelt off, you're back to amber again completely independently. Should you need to enter the highway, of course you'll be leaving your seatbelt on which is why we've given you the ability to switch the green beacon off independently, leaving the amber one flashing. So you may now be wondering, where can I buy these beacons? And of course, I can imagine you'll all be thinking this because they are absolutely vital to every piece of construction machinery, reducing downtime when fitting, reducing the number of fittings you need, and the number of beacons required. So you can go to ate-uk.com and order them from the website. They're available in our catalogue, or by simply calling 01206 795949 and speaking to our fantastic customer services team.